What you can expect with a tax sale foreclosure building. Hi, this is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, investor, and enthusiast, and I'm driving around today. I'm actually really enjoying today. It's almost in the 70s here in Savannah, Georgia, and I'm driving around today just to make some videos because that's my favorite thing to do, and to educate you and also to keep track of some of the things that I wanted to follow. So yesterday we were supposed to have a tax sale foreclosure sale in the county of Chatham, in Chatham County here in Savannah in Georgia, and it was actually canceled. And of all the years that I have done tax sale investing, this is the first time it happened that the tax commissioner, the lady that connects the sale, just canceled it. So no sheriff's deeds were sold that day. However, they did have 3 in Rem tax foreclosures that were sold that day, and the building that you see behind me is one of the ones that was auctioned off. In fact, that was the only one that I stayed for because the other 2 I was not interested in. The second one was just a lot that had a burnt down building on it, and the third one I couldn't even find it, and I didn't plan on driving there. It was a little bit out of my way, so I wasn't interested in that one. But this one right here is actually very close to where I live, so it was on my way to go out there and check it out. And I drove by here right before the auction, and didn't have time to make a video, so I'm back here again today to make that video. But I just wanted to tell you, we can walk around and I can show you a little bit. This building here, it's actually quite interesting, and there's somebody walking on the street, but we'll just keep filming. So this is the building that we're talking about. It looks like it's been boarded up for a while. In fact, when I saw it yesterday, this had to be torn down pretty much. Let me just go here in the shade so it's easier to see. This area of town is very, very quiet, and that's why I was kind of mostly interested in this area. It's quiet, it's halfway between the city and the beach, which is desirable actually. It's a very old neighborhood. Houses here are kind of on a smaller side, but I like to buy smaller houses anyways because they're easier for me to maintain and fix. And this is an area I've been trying to invest and get into for a really long time, and every time something comes available here, it's usually it gets taken off the auction because the owners pay off the taxes, or else it just doesn't even this lady's going in the house. She's waving at me. Hello. So the properties that are in this area usually get paid off very quickly, or else they don't even come to auction. So people tend to really pay their taxes here, which is unfortunate for me, and there's no vacant houses, and I can't seem to get into this area. So I guess the neighbor didn't like me standing here, so I moved across the street to make the video from across the street. This property was sold for $5,000 yesterday at the auction. I drove by this property yesterday, and it was sold for $2,500. It was actually an in the Rem sale, so the redemption period is only 60 days. And this neighbor right here, he's being really, really upset right now with me, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I actually was stepped for 2 feet on that property and tried to make a video a little bit closer, and he asked me to get off, so I got off. But I'm making the video now from right here from the street, and this is a public street, and I guess he called the police on me, so we're gonna talk to the police officer once he gets here. But that's kind of some of the stuff that happens when you look at tax sale foreclosures. However, you're not in the wrong. You have every right to drive around and look at what you might be buying, and before you approach the owners with that. And basically, that's pretty much it. And I didn't buy this property just because it's not worth even $5,000. Now the lot itself is worth $10,000. However, on the building itself will have to be torn down, so it would be another maybe $10,000, or I'm sorry, probably about another $5,000 or so to remove the building. However, you know, it's not worth it, because if you're gonna pay $5,000 for it, $5,000 to remove the building, you spend $10,000, and the lot itself is worth $10,000 itself. So it's not really a good buy, so I didn't invest in this. But this is some of the stuff that you are faced with when you purchase tax sale foreclosures. And I'm going to pan around to this person that's just yelling and shouting at me right there. So for more information like this, go to my website. It's www.juliamspencer.com. Download your free guide to real estate investing there. Sign up for my newsletter, and I hope to see you investing soon.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.